1400 metres. Kites fly, they're sent on their way, and Trip Poker refused to jump, must have lost 10. Blueridge Mountain came away smartly, goes up to lead early. Fly by Night along the insides racing second. Captain of My Soul behind those is racing back in third. Then it's Lady Kelpie who's gone up to race fourth. Nonky Poo back at the fence is 5 lengths off the lead. Butterfly Girl moves upside of that one. They followed then by Girl's Best Friend who's back along the inside. One hidden on the far side of that. We'll pick that one up in a moment. Racing further back then off that slow start was Trip Poker. And at the back of the field now is Ventura. Blueridge Mountain through the 800, out in front, ears pricked, carting the field along, the leader by 2, Fly by Night racing second, Lady Kelpie behind that races in third. They followed by Captain of My Soul, who's back at the fence in fourth, and Nonky Poo's in behind that one. They followed then by Maximum Jet up towards the outside as they spin into the straight now and head for home. Ventura racing towards the back end with Trip Poker. Blueridge Mountain takes them to the 400, has it by 2 lengths, says catch me if you can. Captain of My Soul now starts to make a little progress along the inside. In behind that, Fly by Night. Nonky Poo races in behind that. Butterfly Girl trying to kick on from the back of the field. Blueridge Mountain through the 150 is clear. Captain of My Soul is chasing hard behind that, but Blueridge Mountain is simply far too good for this lot. And Blueridge Mountain, hands and heels, is easing up with the line from Captain of My Soul. Fly by Night behind that. Girl's Best Friend, Nonky Poo. Ventura further back in running, Maximum Jet, Lady Kelpie, Butterfly Girl and Trip Poker.
Well, we all are racing enthusiasts and we just love to see top horses running. And here's one of them, number 1, Blueridge Mountain. She wins the RTT Sweet Chestnut Stakes in an absolute canter. Winning trainer Joe Ramsden must be thrilled.
Thank you, thanks a lot, yeah, very thrilled.
She certainly looks the part, Joey. You've brought her on nicely since having her.
Yeah, Gary had done a great job, and so it was just to carry on his good work. And she's a top filly, and it was a bit greedy running today, but it was a race that was available, and it looked too good an opportunity to miss.
Joey, I thought you went down much better today than last time out.
Yeah, she's work in progress, but as you can see, she's huge, and a real tribute to her breeders, Jahan and the gang, and she'll just get better and better. Anton went to the front today, which everyone knows he's fantastic but she's just as good from behind, and I think that's what just makes her a little bit special. But I've got to thank Derek and obviously Ingrid and Marcus for having the faith of leaving her with me, and if we're lucky enough to get her overseas, I think she's not just a good horse here, she's a good horse elsewhere.
I'm sure she will be. Jay, a couple of things for you here. We've got a Ticky Town voucher from the representative from RTT.
Yeah, Chris from RTT.
Chris.
I know he does an amazing job transporting all Brahm's goodies. And listen, he looks like he's still got a reasonable head of hair and doesn't look too worried. So Brahm can't be. I hope Brahm obviously gives him less of a hard time than he gives me. But just to thank them very much for sponsoring this on this fabulous Ticky Town day.
Certainly is, if you'll accept the voucher there. And then don't run away, Joe, because we have Mr. Kim here, who's the director of the Korean Racing Authority.
Thank you.
And he's going to present you with your trophy for that.
Thank you.
Congratulations, well done to you.
Let me just thank him, because I know he's come all the way down from Durban, because he's an old Cape Town mate, and it's great that someone's still got some faith in us, so thanks very much.
There we go. Anton Marcus is going to come across and have a word with us now. Anton, well done.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Anton, you took it to the front, but I'd rather say maybe she took you to the front.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't necessarily by design. I mean, I was just going to ride her with an open mind, see how the gates open, but she's got a massive action on her. I thought she was slightly better than this particular field, and I didn't want to take too many chances, Mr. Lee.
She got there so easily.
She does it effortlessly, as Joey alluded to, she's as good, following horses, but within saying that, if she finds herself in a race that's void of pace, she's very happy to go out there and do it herself.
And then at what point do you decide, well, I better get on my bike here?
Well, I was looking to the side, I was looking at the shadows, just in case something snuck up on me, but it was pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, she was a winner almost from the time the gates opened, Mr. Lee.
Anton, well done. If you'll accept your Ticky Town voucher from Chris, and then Mr. Kim, Director of Korean Racing Authority, the winning jockey's trophy. There we go, Anton Marcus, always lovely to have him in town. We've got the groom, he's going to come across and have a word with us now. I don't know your name, son.
I'm Steve.
Steve. Okay, Steve, congratulations. If you'll receive your present there from Mr. Kim from the Korean Racing Authority. Well done, huh? Congratulations. Okay, there we go. Steve, well done. Had the filly looking fabulous. All right, last but not least, Derek Brookman representing the owners. Derek, whoa, you've brought the gang. Derek, you know, it's fabulous to watch this type of horse. For you especially, it must be a hell of a thrill.
Yeah, Stan, to watch a filly like this is a kick every time she runs. You know, I know she's 1-5 and 1-6 and things like that, and it's not about what prices they start. She's a, you know, I came down the escalator now with Joe and he said, this is Group 1 quality anywhere in the world, not just in South Africa. I mean, I thought Anton, you know, we decided to go to the front today because we didn't want to get stuck in all sorts of things. But I was a bit concerned in the early part of the race, thinking that she, you know, Anton had used her a little bit too much. But he said to me now, when she went through the 400 and they moved up to her, you know, he hadn't even thought of asking her yet. And you saw what happened once he did ask her, you know. So she's very smart, and we're very privileged to have a filly like this. And we have her because Marcus put his hand in his pocket, as he always does at the sales, and paid a lot of money for her. And this one's paid off tenfold, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of her on the world stage once we get our export protocol sorted out.
Well, Derek, that's the only question I can ask you. What sort of stage are you now in that process?
Stan, you know that there's an inspection team from the EU coming out here at the end of this month to try and reinstate the old export protocols that we had in place, with a few adjustments in terms of days, etc., which obviously will be to the greater benefit of all horse racing owners in South Africa and breeders, etc. So we hope that works out and that they give us the heads up and that everything is in place. There's a lot of people doing a lot of work behind the scenes to make it happen. And if they do, there's a shipment that should leave South Africa towards the end of July. They'll probably start quarantine, and it's around about the 10th or 11th of June. So we can't risk taking this filly to Durban and not getting her back in time. We don't want to go to Scottsville. I don't think she's a 6-furlong filly, so we'll just leave her in Cape Town and hope that those things happen so that we can get them out. Variety Club is on his way to Durban. He'll go for the Rising Sun Gold Challenge, and he'll come back the next day to make sure that he's here in time to meet those protocol requirements.
Well, we're all holding thumbs for that it goes through. Derek, well done to you, and congratulations to the Joostes as well. If you'll accept from Mr. King from Korea, the Korean Racing Authority, the winning owner's trophy for the Sweet Chestnut Stakes.
Stan, just once again, well done to Marcus and Ingrid, and thanks to Joey and his team for doing a great job with this filly. He really has done a marvellous job on a difficult filly.
Certainly has, well done.
Thanks, Stan.
All right, there we go. Thank you very much for coming down, Mr. Kim. And that's all for our first feature, the listed RTT Sweet Chestnut Stakes. A doddle for the favourite, number 1, Blueridge Mountain. You've heard all the praise. It's all justified. What an interesting time we've got watching this filly in the months and years ahead.